Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and welcome to the lunchtime stream! This is the Marvel United crossover campaign lunchtime stream, where I play the Marvel United Megaverse campaign that I'm playing in partnership with Kim and Steve over at Co-op Guild as we go through the entire Marvel United Megaverse campaign created by Dom, and we track it through the app created by Phil Dinius over on BGG, which all that stuff is linked in descriptions and stuff, either down below or in a previous video. So this is the lunchtime stream where I get to play Marvel United. I got 1 hour to do it, and then I got to get back to work. Before I begin, I just want to say thanks to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Let's go ahead and get down to the table, talk about it, and see how it goes. Hey, Matt, how's it going? So let's go to the table. Hey, Brian. Good afternoon. Stop by to say good luck. Thank you. Thank you. So we are going to be taking on Firelord, which is going to be an interesting fight. I need to find this and that. Firelord. So Firelord has special setup rules. After performing step 7 of setup, fill all empty slots in Firelord's starting location and both locations adjacent to the hero's starting locations with thugs. Fill all empty slots in all other locations with civilians. Replace the 3 standard mission cards with the 3 free Firelord mission cards. This is going to be a hard fight. Alright, so let's start off with that. So after choosing locations, fill all empty slots in his starting location and both locations adjacent in Firelord's starting locations and both locations adjacent to the hero starting locations with thugs and everything else with civilians. I gotta remember that. So we're gonna go back to that in a second. Let's talk about Firelord. Hey, look, he has no health. There's no health to Firelord. We are trying to sway him to our side. Special rules. He can't be damaged. Period. There's no dealing with him whatsoever. When a hero is KO'd, Firelord doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, draw a Master Plan card and add it face down in the storyline. Rescued civilians, defeated thugs, and cleared threats are placed on the first empty corresponding slot, starting from the leftmost free Firelord mission. This is tricky. I'm going to... Yes, I can overflow. Can you say that this is going to be ridiculously tricky? Okay? His BAM effect. In Firelord's location, rescue 1 civilian, defeat 1 thug, and deal 1 damage to the henchman. Then, deal 1 damage to each other villain and hero there, which is in his location. Right? There's a lot of stuff we're going to have to go through. I got to take my time with this. That's why I started really quick. Overflow. If 1 or more civilian or thug tokens can't be added to a location, draw a Master Plan card and add it face down the storyline. So we lose this game by drawing out of Master Plan cards, which is typical Marvel United, but that's the only way to lose this one. Heroic goal. The heroes win if they complete all 3 missions. We have to complete all 3 missions, and then we win. If you'll notice, these are just a different shape of the Plan B. That's what these are. We're basically playing Plan B, but Plan B has been split across the 3 free Firelord cards, and all of them look the same, which is this. Now, whenever I rescue civilian, it's going to go from left to right, so it'll be the leftmost, and then go here, and then I switch to the next free Firelord card and start adding here. So it's going to be tricky to rock a rhyme that's right on time. Alright. He only has he has 6 threat cards, but they're all the same. And all of them are Annihilus Seekers. So they all have 4 health. Their BAM is deal 1 damage to each hero in this location, so you can see how they can wound us. And then their annoying thing is in this location, each thug requires 2 damage to be defeated, and each civilian requires 1 extra heroic to be rescued. So killing them is key to being able to do a bunch of stuff. Okay. we got to talk about where we're going to start and what we're going to do. I'm going to say Firelord. Boy. I'm going to say Firelord will start here. I probably should start here or here. I probably should. But that damage would suck. It would make more sense for me to start here. So I will start here. So we're going to start here. I'm using Loki, Gladiator, and Dakin. Right? I was like, I needed a bunch of punch power because there's a lot of henchmen on this board to deal with. We do have some rescue potential. However, I'm concerned that I think I might lose this one. Already out the gate, I was reading through a couple things and I was like, ooh, I might lose this one. This one might not go well. Alright, so we know their starting locations. So remember, his one said, fill all empty slots in Firelord's location with thugs. So let's start with that. So thug and thug. Boom. Then it says, and both locations adjacent to hero's starting location. So adjacent is this one, and this one, and this one, and that. Then, fill all empty slots in all other locations with civilians. So, civilian, civilian. Oh, buddy. We've already got an overflow potential. We already got one overflow potential already. So, that's where we are. Okay. So we've done all that. We've done that full setup. Let's go ahead and shuffle up. It's like we can avoid some of the damage, but not all. This one at least lets us avoid some. Alright, 1, 2, 3. We've got Wild. Thank God, double Wild. Man, I should have started at Hala and moving a star. We've got Gladiator. So he has 2 starting cards. Hey, Steve. I don't know, Steve, I don't know if this one's going to be a win, buddy. I don't know if this one's going to be a win. Oh, this is going to be rough. This is going to be a rough one. His first starting card, which is Invulnerability. As long as this card's face up in the storyline, if you have 3 or more cards in your hand, you ignore the first Crisis token you receive. It's a Wild. That's why it's there. Healing Factor. This is the reason why I have it. As long as this card's face up in the storyline, if you have less than 3 cards in your hand, at the end of the villain turn, draw a card. And then move in a Wild. And then Dakin has his 2 starting cards, and he specifically for this fight is what I'm hoping for here. So his first one is Healing Factor, right? All you need is a lot of moves, punch star, wilds, and you'll be fine. Right. Pheromone Control. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, if you start a villain turn alone in a location with a henchman, attach a stun token to them. Their BAM is canceled this turn, and the token is discarded. And then we have a move and a punch. Okay, we know we're taking damage. We just need to know by how much. That's kind of where this goes. So let's shuffle this up. Okay. Here we go. Let it begin. Let it begin. 0 and a BAM. Torn aside. For each completed mission, draw 1 Master Plan card and add it face down the storyline. Heroes. Sweet. So this is a good ways. Alright, we got to take this in turn. So let's do this in turn. 0. He doesn't move. BAM. Let's talk about his BAM again. In Firelord's location, rescue 1 civilian, defeat 1 thug, and deal 1 damage to the henchman. So rescue 1 civilian, defeat 1 thug, and deal 1 damage to the person here. Alright. Then, deal 1 damage to each other villain and hero there. No villains or heroes there, Bam's around the board. They all do the same thing. Deal 1 damage to each hero in this location. So, we'll have... We're going to spend these 2 to block from Loki and Dakin, and we'll do the Crisis Token one. Yeah, it's the Crisis Token one. And we'll let Gladiator take the hit. Then, Torn Inside. For each completed mission, draw 1 Master Plan card and add it face down the storyline. Heroes may prevent this effect by taking 1 damage. There's no completed missions, so that's it. And then finally, he drops 2 thugs in his location. Bink and bink. It's a little problematic. So then it is our turn. You'll draw a card. Shape-shifting. Until the beginning of your next turn, when you take damage, you may redirect it to another hero or a henchman in any location. Ooh. I really want to do this. That would just do 1 punch to him, which will put him to 3. It's not enough. It's not enough. I want to do this so bad. But let's hold on to that. And I think Double Wild is the name of the game. So we're going to Double Wild to knock you down to 2 health. Then Gladiator's turn, and he'll put out his Healing Factor card. And he'll do the Double Wild to kill this guy. And then the Single Wild to rescue a civilian. And then his end of turn, he'll put a star back. There we go. Alright, then Dakin's turn. Superhuman Tracker. Move to any location with a henchman or villain, then punch there. We need pheromones down first, please. So we're going to put down pheromones. We're going to move... Do I want to do pheromones? I don't have to. I can kill that guy in his spot. Actually, no. Superhuman Tracker would be perfect to kill that other guy. Move to any location with a henchman or villain, then punch there, then punch again, and then I have a wild. So I think this kind of works out. This is the stupidest thing I could possibly do, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to do pheromones, and I'm going to blink over here, and it'll punch, then punch there, punch again, and punch to kill this guy. Which will put this here. Then, the end of turn effect says you may deal 1 unpreventable damage to one thug or henchman in this or an adjacent location, to which I'll hit this guy. Hey, Cynthia. Alright. Draw! Let's draw this card. 2 and a bam! That's actually okay. That's not okay. 2 and a bam. Let's do 2 first and then the bam. So 2, 1, 2. Bam. Rescue 1 civilian. Defeat 1 thug. Deal 1 damage. Then deal 1 damage to anyone there. No one's there. Bam's around the board. Nothing. Nope, 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 nope. We're good. Then, Annihilus Seeker's Invasion. If an Annihilus Seeker threat card has been cleared, put one of them back into play in the first clockwise location without a threat, which would go here. Then, he will place 2 thugs in his location. So we can stop overflow as long as we can keep the thug-civilian ratio Right. So right now, these locations are okay. That one's okay. This one's not okay. Alright, and then at the end of the turn, he will heal for 1. Now, we go to Loki's turn. Let's see. What do we want to do? I should have brought Hulk. I should have brought Hulk. Hulk is great for this. He could just hop all over the board. But I need to get the Hala. That's what I need to do. I've got a punch and a star. And you've got 4 health. I can move here and punch for 1. I have to be very careful with these Annihilus thugs. Gladiator. We can do this to do the move, and 2 to defeat you. You may rescue 1 civilian from this location. Thank you. And that ends his turn. Then it's almost under pressure time, just so y'all know. Alright, then it's your turn. Moving a punch, but we need the pheromone stuff down now. We need that down now. So he's going under pressure this round, no matter what. So I think I can. That'll be okay. That'll be okay. That'll be okay. I'll move here. I'll punch you for 1. And then I can move back and hit you again if I want. The pheromone control won't work this round, but it will prep him for Loki for next round. So let's do. I'll move back, and then I'll do the unpreventable to hit you there, to 2. Okay. Then it is Firelord's turn. 3 and a bam. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Bam. Rescue 1. Defeat 1. Defeat 1. So now he's under pressure. So let's take this. Put that in there. Turn that over. Okay. So that's his bam. Deal 1 damage here. Then anyone there? No. Anyone there? Anyone there? So we're okay. Then Annihilus Seeker is coming back in the next clockwise location with 4 health. Then he's going to drop 2 here. And that is his turn. Whew. We got to fix this. If we fix this, we'll be okay. Alright, so then it is Loki's turn. 2 stars. That does not help me. We'll do this, shape-shifting this time. We'll move here and punch you for 1. With shape-shifting on. Gladiator's turn. He has a punch. This should keep us cool and collective. So we're going to do a move. 1 to punch this. So that's move, punch, and then 1 to rescue, which will put us in the safe zone. Firelord's turn. 3 and a bam. That sucks. Alright. So 1, 2, 3. Rescue a civilian, none. Defeat a thug. Hurt a henchman. For each completed mission, draw a master plan card and add it face down in the storyline. Heroes may prevent this effect by taking 1 damage each. Sure. I'll take a damage. He'll take a damage. And he'll take a damage. So we prevent that effect. It didn't say heroes in his location, it just says heroes may prevent this effect by taking 1. Then he's going to drop 2 civilians here, which is perfectly fine. And that's it. The end of his turn, he heals. Let me get his healing factor down next. Alright. Then it is your turn. And you have a move. Well, let's get your healing factor down. So you have a move, a wild, and a punch. And you have your pheromones down too. So let's do... Move, wild, and punch. I'll take you down to 1 and stun you. So I am gonna do that. I'm gonna do a move, because my pheromones are out. That's a move. Punch, punch, taking you down to 1. And then that's gonna be his turn. Let me get the BAM canceller out. Because I'm it's gonna go on him, but let's follow it in proper order, because it says as long as this card's face up in storyline at the start of the villain turn. Okay, then it is Loki's turn. Let's do this to do rescue. I can just do a move and punch here. Oh, no, that's smarter. That's smarter. What am I doing? Let's do the move and star. Move, star, punch. Move. Star. Punch. And then end of turn effect, rescue. Firelord's turn. Please don't be at 0. Please don't do a 0. Please don't do a 0. Okay. Oh, damn it. Alright. So he's going to do 1 rescue, defeat, and do that. And then for each completed mission, draw a master plan card and add it to the storyline. Alright, well. Oh, and the BAM cancel happens here, right? So, no one, your BAM is canceled. So therefore, that goes away. Then, hero's got to take some pain. Loki's going to take some pain. We'll do that. You'll do the move. And you'll do the wild. So that doesn't happen. Then you're going to drop 2 here. So there's 3 of these torn inside cards he has. And that's going to be it. Heal, heal. Okay. Then it is Gladiator's turn. Perform punch in your location equal to the number of cards in your hand. It's not enough. Oh, it would be enough. Actually, that would be that would be more than enough. So we got move, move, star, and then we could use that ability. So move, move, punch. Perform punch actions in your location equal to the number of cards in your hand. I have 3. 1. It didn't say single target. So that's 1, 2, 3. Done. Then we can swap cards. Yes, sir. I want this for my... I thought I put my double wild out, but I'll do my move and that. And then your turn. I have to go in a location with someone, and I'm probably going to go up there. Or I could end my turn there. I'll probably go up there. During the next villain turn, gain 1 star for each damage you take. We'll do this. We'll do a move here. And then we will punch you twice. And, of course, we know that's happening due to pheromones. Alright. Villain turn, the BAM slams down on you. What are we dealing with? Well, crap. 5 and a BAM. Ugh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will do rescue civilian, punch a thug, hurt someone, then deal 1 damage, which will KO. When a hero's KO'd, Firelord doesn't activate his BAM, instead draw a Master Plan card and add it face down in the storyline. So, Loki got KO'd. This gets added in the storyline. BAM's around the board. Yours is cancelled. Then everyone needs to take a damage or we're going to lose another card. So everyone's going to take a damage. You'll do this one. You'll do this one. And then you're going to add 2 here. Then heal and heal. The same card again? I put that at the bottom. I did put that at the bottom. That's unfortunate. Then it is Loki's turn to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Misleading. Next villain turn, when the Master Plan card's revealed, decide which location the villain moves to, ignoring the movement instructions. So we are going to do this right now, and it's 3. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Let's leave 1 there. Nah, yeah, and then I'll move here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, then it's Gladiator's turn. We're gonna use. Oh, we got the power punch. We can kill 1 to get the last one. Actually, this will kill this guy straight up. Which I will do, because it's 3 plus the 1 punch. So I'm going to play that to move here and kill this guy. Just straight up. Because it's 3 plus 1, 4. Then I get to... Oops, sorry, wrong place. Then I get to punch in any location I want. We're going to punch, of course... Yeah, I'm going to do here. Because we got everything we need. Okay. Alright. Firelord's turn. Thank God I moved. Thank God I moved. Alright, 0. Rescue, defeat, hurt. Your BAM is canceled because you're alone, so your BAM would have been canceled again. Because it says at the start of the villain turn, if I'm alone, it happens. So nothing happens. And no one's there. Then you're going to bring back an Annihilus Seeker here. And put 2 civilians here. Okay, so we got to kill him, kill a thug, and rescue civilian. Alright, so let's draw... Oh, and then healing. Healing factor. Alright, so we have a move. We're going to do a move and punch, because the star isn't going to help me. Maybe. We could do... I could move there and get a card back. Rescue a civilian. Punch him once. Yep, let's do this. We're going to do the star and punch. I'm going to punch you for 1. Move here. Rescue here. Then I could swap a card in the storyline. Let's get the double wild in for this nonsense. And then that is your turn. Then it is Loki's turn. That doesn't get me what I need at all. Alright, we're going to have to do this the fun way. Oh, it does work. It does work. We got him. Then we're going to... Oh, no, it doesn't. We're going to rescue, because it doesn't work up there. We're going to move, and then we're going to punch to kill this guy. Which lets us... You may deal 1 damage. Boom! We won! We won. It did work out. Perfecto! The heroes win if they complete all 3 missions. Whew! Man, that was some strategery. That was some strategery. But we were able to do it. That was... The cards of Torn Inside. How many more Torn Inside? He had 4 cards left. So those were all his Torn Inside cards, which would have been 1, 2, 3. Which, if I didn't, he would have lost 3 cards, which would have been down to 1 if we won. So we were okay. We were okay. Whew, that was a little bit nervous. Let's go to the map. So the map, we defeated Firelord using Gladiator. Dakin. Where is he? Where are you? Should be with the D's. There he is. And Loki. And we won. And then we'll use 1, 2, 3, 4. And the Heralds of Galactus are unlocked. So we can fight them, beat them. If we do, we'll unlock Silver Surfer, which I wanted to fight. This is a all in together stuff, right? We have 2 eyes left, which means we need 1 more. Which the 2 eyes will open this, and then we need 1 more to open up this Herald. But what's left is Terex, Nova, unlocking those heralds. And to get the last eye, we either fight Gore the God Butcher, or Null. And I think there's 1 more. I think there's 1 more. Where is it? The Cabal. Or the Cabal. So, or defeat Iron Patriot. Which I believe Steve's going to take them on. And if he defeats them, he'll get the last eye. So then all that's left is Terex and Nova. Then the Heralds. Then the big dog. I was thinking, this was a tough, it was a tricky fight. I won't say it was tough, I say it was tricky. And I think if people aren't careful, they can easily lose this fight. They can lose this fight very, very easily. So... I think this can get out of hand very fast, especially with the Torn Insides. I mean, that's... If they don't have the damage to do, it'd be 1, 2, 3. And then if any one of them get KO'd, it goes with the next one. So I think there's the potential for it to get out of hand pretty fast. Yeah. So, cool. Alright. That is it. That is it for the lunchtime stream. I will not be streaming tonight, Thursday night to finish off Anzen, only because my son has a basketball game, so I have to real life and support. There won't be an Arkham Horror game Sunday, but I think I'm gonna be playing another game Sunday instead. And recording the next video for Aaron's Trespass Odyssey with Mark on Saturday. So a lighter week of streaming, but next week we'll be back with more stuff. So thanks everybody for joining. Thanks you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither, coming in and hang out with me for the lunchtime stream, thank you as well. Check out Co-op Guild. They'll have their game next week, maybe. If not, I'll be taking on someone else until they return. But I think they'll be back next week, and we'll see. Until then, we love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everybody.